We're told that Beau Biden, the vice president's son, who's serving with the Delaware National Guard in Iraq, was there in attendance when the president was making his comments. Do you know how much of a heads up these troops got that they would be meeting their commander-in-chief?
Get it, Giz.
I don't know. Actually, to be honest with you, there are quite a few people who didn't know about this visit. Those of us traveling with the president had very little notice. Some of the troops, actually, when the motorcade pulled up to Al-Saw Palace at Camp Victory, there were a couple hundred, 200 or 300 troops standing at attention outside, and the reason for that was that they hadn't been able to get inside yet because events had been rearranged so quickly.
And were you able to ask any of the troops after
Obama
made his little speech to them? Were you able to talk to any of them just about their reaction?
I wish I could have talked to them individually. We're running around quite quickly here, but we could tell by the way that folks were eager to hear him come in the room, and they cheered when he walked in, and the way they cheered when he left, that it definitely was a morale boost to have their new president come and visit them.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing, too, the digital cameras. Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us by phone while you're covering the president's visit there to Baghdad, Iraq. Thank you.
You're going to get him, Giz. Get him, Giz.
Contributing to this coverage. It's
Get him,
interesting
Giz.
to see so much joy and happiness on the face of these soldiers, Tamara, getting in this first video. And at the same time,
Get him, Giz.
there are some serious issues
Get him, Giz.
here.
And they know better than anyone else, and if they're able to muster up those smiles that we see there, perhaps we can learn from their optimism. But you are right, Contessa, the violence continues there. NBC News Chief Foreign Correspondent Richard Engel. Richard, you were talking earlier that many, or at least one person you spoke with, was concerned that this might become the forgotten war as Afghanistan has been for so many people.
The president's message today that he delivered to the troops to such a resounding welcome was that it is now time for Iraqis to take responsibility for their own country.
What are you doing?
The problem is that we've heard that many times before, and Iraqis have not been willing,
What are you doing?
been able to take responsibility for their own country. And as this transition to Iraqi sovereignty continues, and it is already underway, U.S. troops are now spending less and less time on patrol and more time on their bases. Some of the U.S. troops now in Iraq are taking one day off a week, and they're mostly confined to their bases. They're only going out when they have a very specific mission. So they're not in contact as much with the street, and they're not providing as much day-to-day security. That is being provided by the Iraqis. And there is a concern as this continues that violence will once again resume. Another concern that some very senior military commanders have expressed to me is that as this transition continues, thousands of detainees that are being handed over to the Iraqi justice system, some of them very senior al-Qaeda and Iraq leaders, and the Iraqi justice system is notoriously corrupt, and some of those al-Qaeda and Iraq leaders have been able to bribe their way out of jail and reorganize themselves.
See, bye.
And this is, I want to let
Come on.
So this is Department of Defense video. Richard, the president...
Oh, sneeze.